So you have a super misalignment in your neck, creating all of the things you just told me in your shoulder.
At least I know I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy.
Nobody explained all of this
tests,
MRI things and stuff to me.
See, and now we're gonna get your rib that was out of place back in.
Oh, my rib. Yeah, let's do this one.
So now we know we have all these issues in our body, and we can link this to every other symptom you told me about. So when you leave today, you're going to feel more normal.
Stop. No way.
You can breathe? Yay. You had 3 subluxations there, and the rest of it is clear.
I feel like we're really close friends now. Hey guys, Brian here on Morrow Hill for today, but I'm actually going to share some videos with you guys from last week, some time that I spent off of the hill. And that's because I've been seeing Dr. Baker. If y'all don't know Dr. Baker, or you haven't seen her appear in any of our videos, because she has been in a few between me, Jake, and Jamie. Dr. Baker is the chiropractor who comes out and sees the horses. I have been seeing Dr. Baker for personal reasons, not related to the animals, but she is a human, a people chiropractor too, okay? She actually has a really nice office and a really nice staff who have made it fun for me to go, enjoyable, even aside from all of the physical help, the relief that she's given me, because God knows in 2 visits she has. So far, what we've done is a nerve scan on my first visit. And that's where they take the scanners and they run them down your spine, and it checks how all of your nerves are functioning, the signal that they're getting to the parts of the body and the bodily functions that they control. And I don't want to sit and pretend like I just know everything in the world that there is to know about that. But that is why I'm excited that Dr. Baker is going to go over some of that with us. It might get a little bit personal. We might share more than I ever thought that I would be sharing on the internet. But that's okay, because you will see over the next clips that there is so much that I didn't know and still don't know probably about the way that my body works or what is normal. There's so much I didn't know about the way that chiropractic care can help in those areas. And if that gets the word out and helps anybody else, I guess it's worth it. So let's see what Dr. Baker has to say as we go over some of my nerve scans and adjustments, because I had 2 of those. I just need you to know, okay guys, I'm with Dr. Baker. And it's so funny what's going on right now, because I apparently don't know what is normal with the body at all, right? Feel my shoulder again.
Yeah. Okay, so we're sitting here talking, and Bree does something with her shoulder, and I said, "What did you do?" And she said, "I just did this, so do it." That's not normal.
Oh.
That's not normal.
I didn't know that was...
So, poor thing.
She said, how often do you have headaches?
Oh, how often do you have headaches? Normal should be twice a year.
Did y'all know the normal headaches is twice a year? I thought she was joking. I said, I don't have a lot of headaches.
Twice a year is a normal headaches. Any more than twice a year, and you should see a chiropractor.
So I told her I don't have headaches often, like once a week, every 2 weeks. She says that's not normal. We're gonna have some fun with our adjustment.
So, poor thing.
But that's not normal. I got all kinds of things wrong with me.
So, most people don't know that 2 headaches a year is the normal. Anything more than that, you could have a problem. And if you have a pain, like a headache, it will go in from your neck, and it will run down your arm, and it'll go down into your shoulder blade.
There's so much of my life being explained to me right now. I don't know how to take it all in.
Headaches actually are a sign that the neck has a super misalignment. So you have a super misalignment in your neck, creating all of the things you just told me in your shoulder.
At least I know I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy.
Nobody explained all of this tests, MRI things and stuff to me.
See, and that's the thing about a chiropractor. We're trained in all of this. So now we know we have all these issues in our body, and we can link this to every other symptom you told me about. So when you leave today, you're going to feel more normal because you probably thought,
I've seen like 6 doctors about all this stuff, and you're just gonna fix me up. I can't believe I've never come here before.
Look, I'm gonna take it there. You know what most people don't know? Most people don't know that you have to poop 2 to 3 times a day.
2 to 3 times a day.
2 to 3 times a day. And you know, most patients come in and tell me their normal is once a week. What? You know how many people come in and tell me, they say, Dr. Baker, I go poop once a week. Everybody has to poop at least food in, food out, food in, food out. We eat breakfast, we poop. We eat lunch, maybe we don't poop. We eat dinner, then we poop before bed. And if we don't poop, we probably have a magnesium problem or we're not drinking enough water.
I needed you in my life so much earlier. It's gonna be so fun.
This is gonna be fun. Your first vertebra, when it's misaligned, this is an inflammation, is severe. It will cause ear problems, TMJ problems, headaches, anxiety, depression, high blood pressure.
I just had all of my wisdom teeth taken out because my jaw was hurting, and you could have just
Adjusted you. Your poor wisdom teeth came
all
out.
of them.
Oh, no.
Like just a few weeks ago.
You were going through unnecessary things. From now on, you have
She
to
told
talk
me
to
I'm like a 48-year-old woman.
She's aging 20 years too fast, y'all. 20 years too fast.
I thought it was normal.
I did this test on her.
I got a score.
And she got a 76. She barely passed out of a potential 100 points. You needed me in your life really bad, young lady.
So eye-opening, really.
Well, we're going to get you some help. You're going to get the help
Y'all,
you need.
we're going to go over these scores, and I'm going to tell y'all what's not normal in your life.
Yeah, this is going to might be kind of loud, Bree. So we're checking alignment and movement. And
You want me to just relax?
just relax.
Okay.
Relax your body. Okay. Okay, so when I move this one, it moves good. But when I move this one, it doesn't move. So we're going to adjust here.
Oh, yeah.
Breathe in. Okay, now this side.
Oh, that was amazing.
Pull and stretch. Go. All right, and now we're going to get your rib that was out of place back in.
Oh, my rib. Yeah, let's do this one.
Okay, take a deep breath. Come on. Did you feel it?
Yeah,
All went back in place.
Oh, I feel like I can breathe so good. Stop. No way.
You can breathe? Yay!
Why does my air feel more clear?
Because you were misaligned and you couldn't expand your rib cage.
Stop.
Your rib cage was squishing you. All right, let's do your left side.
Okay.
So now we're going to come on this side. Do your left here. Okay, breath in. Blow out. That one's fine. And that's your first adjustment.
That was awesome. I'll see you Thursday.
Yes. All right, so we're going to check you today on your second visit. Did you notice any positive changes after your first adjustment yesterday?
Much less tightness in my shoulder after you did something with my rib.
Good, good.
Breathing easier. I slept really good last night.
Like a rock? Good.
My husband couldn't wake me up for saving anyone's life. So yeah, it was really good.
Okay, well, every time you get adjusted, they add together and your body responds by helping to unwind something else. So today we're going to check your misalignments that you had at the first vertebra. This one moves good. This one didn't yesterday, and now it does today. Now we're going to check 2. You have 7 vertebrae, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, I noticed your 2 right there. That 2 does not move. So we're going to adjust number 2. And now we're going to adjust number 4. And that's a very specific adjustment. A lot of times you see them where there's a lot.
Wasn't it? You just...
That was amazing.
You
That was
just
good?
right. You called it.
I did.
Where you were popping.
I'm telling you, specific rib and middle back adjustment. That's your middle back vertebra number 4, which controls your heart and your stomach. Now we're gonna do this one.
Yeah, fix that stomach.
And then that was your shoulder on this side, and that comes from the 5th nerve. And then now we're gonna
I didn't know there was so much wrong with my shoulders, but
telling you what, tell you what. Well, you don't know what you don't know. And if you come to a chiropractor, you can get that checked. Everybody just needs to get checked. Now, sometimes things move and sometimes they don't, but we find what doesn't move and we help it move, and that's called a subluxation. You had 3 subluxations there, and the rest of it is clear.
I feel like we're really close friends now. That was
all right.
Whatever you just did right, where those 3 pops were.
That was your stomach, when I was telling you about your heart and your stomach nerves.
3 subluxations.
3 subluxations.
And that was the 3.
Yes. Powerful, huh?
That is cool.
Take a deep breath in.
That's cool stuff.
It calms the body, so that calms your system down when you get adjusted. It goes from fight or flight, everything's not okay, to everything's okay.
And I can just feel it just like that?
Yes.
Because that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, come on up.
Ooh-wee. So the reason that I originally booked with Dr. Baker was because of pain I was having in my shoulder, and not even so much pain. So I guess 2 weeks ago now, I lost a lot of strength in my right arm. Couldn't hardly lift it up. It felt real tired. It didn't necessarily hurt. So I thought maybe if I go to the chiropractor, that would help it out a little bit. And then these are all the things that I found out, right? My arm didn't stay messed up. It was like a couple of days I started getting my strength back, and it was fine. I am covering up my personal information, of course, but this is the test, the nerve test that Dr. Baker and her team did. She told me that it was developed by NASA, if I'm not mistaken, maybe used on astronauts after returning home to see how space and travel affected them. I hope that's not wrong. Dr. Baker will tell us. I scored a 76 out of 100. That's a C, y'all. Dr. Baker said I was like a 48-year-old woman, and I'm 27. But we're gonna fix that. I had some other issues as well, long before I met Dr. Baker, that I was able to tell her about. Things that I'd seen multiple different doctors for, a few different just like regular doctors, you know what I mean? I saw a GI doctor, I did physical therapy for some things in my back, and nobody ever made me feel like anything was a real issue. My blood work was normal, I was at a healthy weight, so none of the other things really mattered. Why I had a loss of appetite or sudden weight loss, irregularity, didn't matter, because on paper I was fine. And nobody tells you how your nervous system and these subluxations can just have you all out of whack. So as to not go too far into my personal results from Dr. Baker, I'm going to share this with y'all that Dr. Baker gave to me for me, and hopefully so that I could share with you guys. But this is really cool. It goes through all the different areas, cause and effect, what these different subluxations can cause. How smart do I sound, y'all? Okay, I'm gonna get all of this in here good in case anyone wants to screenshot it, okay? But I wanna read y'all what is at the bottom of this. When tension and stress build up in an area of the spine, it creates interference and overloads the nerve and nerves nearby, creating what is known as a subluxation. The subluxation acts similar to a blown fuse in your house. When a fuse blows in your home, certain areas or appliances may not function until the power is restored. Similarly, by finding and correcting any subluxations in your spine, specific chiropractic adjustments help restore power and function to those parts of the body. It kind of sounds crazy. I think it sounds crazy, okay? But Dr. Baker proved to me in 2 visits that it wasn't crazy. I'm gonna go back. I have a little care plan, and I'm gonna follow through with it I'm going to do my visits as scheduled, and I'm going to keep y'all posted. Dr. Baker has also said that she would love to kind of collaborate and talk about this a little bit more if we want to, and share some information the same way that she does with the horses and animals. And that's exciting. Y'all go see your chiropractor.